my name is Kathleen and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I've got a very exciting video for all of you guys. It is September 1st, so you already know what that means. I will be doing my August wrap up. I'm also doing kind of like a book haul because I recently just got new books and I really want to share them with you guys because I'm very excited to start reading these. We are also picking my September TBR in this video, like 3 types of videos in one video. So I'm gonna start with what I've read in August. Last month I read 6 books and this month I read 5 books. Not a lot. I know I was so busy this whole month just because my semester was ending. I was also working. There were so many times where I had just been on my phone the whole time and I couldn't get to my books fast enough like I did back in July. I definitely was choosing my TBR based on my mood, and one of the books that's on here I did not expect that I would read in August. I really thought I would put it off for a long time, but surprisingly I did enjoy, and I really do not regret. I generally thought I wasn't gonna be a big fan. The only reason why I read it was because, the only reason why I got it was because of Sarah Caroli, because she's so obsessed with the series, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. The first book I read beginning of August. I actually started this book end of July. I didn't finish it until August, beginning of August. It is the first book in the Friend Zone trilogy, I believe. This is The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez or Jimenez. I don't exactly know how people are pronouncing it. I gave this 3 stars. Literally gave me so many butterflies, but also there was some moments where I was aching, it was just giving me the ick. This book follows Kristen and Josh. Kristen doesn't want kids, or she can't have kids, and Josh wants to have kids. He wants to be a dad and all that. Now Kristen meets Josh through a friend group. I think Kristen's friend is marrying Josh's friend, our best friend, I guess you would say, and then they kind of just meet through that. And Kristen needs a carpenter for her house, and Josh is kind of like a carpenter and knows all about those things, so he offers himself to be that carpenter guy for Kristen. And so most of the time Josh is going to Kristen's house, they hang out, they eat together, and then their relationship kind of just develops along the way. I put this book down so many times. I feel like this is the second book that I definitely did not want to finish. I was just so close to DNFing this book. I just couldn't stand it. But throughout this whole this pile right here, I kept that's when it started picking up. That's when the story started picking up, and the thing that happened, the ending, it was so unnecessary. The next book I read is the second book in the Shatter Me series. Of course, I had to pick this up. I read Unravel Me by Tahira Mafi. Now, I can't lie, I forgot what this book is all about. She stays at Omega Point, and like I said, they want to use Juliet as a weapon because she does have she has a powerful magic, or she has a powerful, type of, I'm gonna say magic. I don't think that's the right word, but I'm gonna say magic. She has a powerful touch. She touches a person, they automatically die, or whatever she touches might get ruined or destroyed. People at Omega Point helps her control her powers and when to use it. And not just her, but during her stay here, she's with Adam. Now Adam is also here. tries to figure out why he can touch Juliet. And that part, oh my god, I can't say it because this is a spoiler, so I can't say it. But when I found out why Adam can touch Juliet, it just makes me so sad because I was Team Adam. There were so many plot twists after plot twists after plot twists. Based on my opinion, based on how I read this book, there was just a lot of unexpected things that I did not expect. This book gave me so many different emotions. I give this a 5 stars. This was such a good book. I definitely did not put this down. The next book that I read is something I'm very proud of. This book has been put off for so long. The only problem with this book was the long chapters. I do not like reading books with long chapters. This would have been a 5 star, but I give it like a 4.75. But it would have been a 5 stars if it weren't for the long chapters. And that book is none other than Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, baby. I grabbed this book because this was Haley Pham's 5-star read. She is a big Lynn Painter fan, so I had to grab this book. This book basically follows Liz and Wes. Now they grew up together, and Liz and Wes kind of have this enemy type of friendship where they can't stand each other. Now Liz has a major crush on this boy who just came back. His name is Michael. In order for Liz to get Michael's attention, she would have to kind of make her way to make him jealous, or put some attention. And so she asked Wes to help her out, and during that time that they are fake dating, it's so cute. I cannot stand how cute these two are. Basically, the whole book you kind of just see how much they hate but love each other at the same time. You think they hate each other, and they think they hate each other, but really the things they're talking about, the things they're saying to each other, they're kind of flirting and all that. So I found this book such a cute romance. So I give this a 4.75 stars, but because you can't really rate that on Goodreads, I did give this a 5 star instead. Now the 4th book that I read is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is the first book in the trilogy, because I think there's 3 books. It's I was in the book, I was investigating with Pip. Basically, this book is about Pip, who tries to investigate what happens 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I believe. She tries to figure out who kills Andy, and so everyone thought that she was murdered by her boyfriend Sal. Now Pip happens to be close with Sal, so she kind of wants to prove everyone wrong that it's not Sal. And so the book, you just figure out her investigations, her questions, all the things that she asked. And it was just a fun mystery to read. It did kind of creep me out at one point, but I still gave this a 4 stars. I really did enjoy this book. I read the first book in the Chestnut Spring series, Flawless by Elsie Silver. Oh my gosh, this book gave me so many butterflies. So many. It got me smiling. It got me giggling. It got me saying, oh my gosh. It got me highlighting everything. I actually read this on my Kindle because I don't know, I really wanted to make use of my Kindle, and it was on Kindle Unlimited anyways, so it's I wasn't really paying or something, so I was I'll just read on my Kindle. I give it a 4 stars. It was just such a good book. It basically follows Rhett and Summer. Rhett is a professional bull rider, and he has this agent, and his agent's daughter is Summer. Now Rhett is at this age where, you know, he needs to be taken care of, and now the agent wants someone to keep an eye on Rhett and basically whatever he does and help him be organized in his life. The person that his agent picks is none other than his daughter Summer, and I want to say this is like a Grumpy meets a Sunshine type of trope. First half of this book, you know, Rhett is very mean to Summer. He's not very outgoing. He's like leave me alone type of person, and Summer is like, that girl was like, no, I'm not gonna leave you alone. Like, I'm not gonna leave you alone. Like, why should I? Like, she's just it's a very cute relationship between these two, even though like they don't get along even though they don't get along in the beginning. Like, once you pick up the book, it's like you can't stop reading it. Like, that's what happened to me. Now onto the books that I just got recently, which we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 new books, everybody. The 2 books that I just got recently, I got the Magnolia Parks Universe first and second book. I am obsessed with these covers, especially this one. Like, look how cute these two are. It just makes sense. I did not think I would like the covers, but it's honestly giving like bad girl vibes. It's just so nice. We have the new book from Ali Hazelwood. We have Love Theoretically. Now, I haven't really read any of Ali Hazelwood's books, but I do own 3 of her books. I own Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and then this is the 3rd book I own from her. As soon as Haley Pham as soon as she gave this a 5-star, I added this book on my cart and immediately processed, and next thing I know, it's here, and next thing I know, it's in front of my door. And yeah, next book I got, this book has been around for so long, and I haven't been reading a lot of thriller books, which is crazy because like I was really into thrillers when I started reading. Well, not like 2 years ago, but when I got out of a reading slump. The 2 books that got me out of my reading slump was Rock Paper Scissors by Alice Feeney, and then The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, I believe, and The Silent Patient by Alex. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the last name because I don't want to sound dumb, so we're gonna leave it out. But I got the Silent Patient book. I've heard so many good reviews about this. I don't really know what happened. I don't really know what this book is about, but I do know it's like about this 2 couple, and the wife shots her husband and then she goes silent, and that's basically what it's all about. And like I said, I've heard a lot of good reviews about this. Third last book that I got, first book in the Naturals series or trilogy. I don't really know how many books, or I don't know what it's called, but we've got the first book, which is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the 2nd book that I own from Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have The Inheritance Game. This has been with me for 2 years and I haven't read it. The second last book that I have is the 2nd book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is the sequel. This is Good Girl Bad Blood. Like I said, I enjoyed the first book a lot. Okay, the last book that I got is probably one of the covers that I'm very obsessed with. It's so cute. I got the first book in the Part of Your World duology. We've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, or Jimenez? Don't come for me. They said you can read yours truly as a standalone, but highly recommend reading Part of Your World because it is part of the same world and same concept, I heard. Okay, now to pick out my September TBR. This is something I've genuinely been wanting to do for a long time, but I'm letting this spin the wheel pick my September TBR. Only books that I did not include in here are the books that are part of a series that I haven't started. So let's say I'm gonna use Yours Truly. Because I didn't read the first book yet, I'm not including that. I'm not including Yours Truly on this wheel because I need to be able to read the first book first. So I'm actually so nervous for this trend because there are just so many books. Well, not so many, but there are like certain books I don't want to read. First book, like the main book that I genuinely do not want to read is The Summer I Turned Pretty. You guys know I'm already reading 2 books. I'm actually reading Magnolia Parks, and then I'm reading Heartless, which is the second book in the Chestnut Spring series. So I want to read at least 6 or 7 books this month. I don't know how much I'm gonna get because it is the first semester. It is the 3rd semester. It is the first month of this. It is the first month of my 3rd semester. So I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to read, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to read this month. I know this is cheating, but I already started reading them. So we're gonna pretend that, you know, yeah. I will pick 4 more books for my September TBR. Okay, ready? Time to spin. Don't Let Her Stay. We've got Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. I'm so nervous right now. Part of Your World. Oh my gosh, this is making me happy. We've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Okay, I'm not mad about that. This is making me so nervous right now. The Spanish Love Deception. No. Okay. I've had this book for a year. And I think this is the time for me to pick it up. Okay, one more book, guys. One more book. This is so... Wait, I'm actually enjoying this. Powerless. It's the 3rd book in the Chestnut Spring series. I don't have like the physical books of the Chestnut Spring series. I've just been reading them off of my Kindle because they are on Kindle Unlimited. So excited to read. I'm so excited for this month. So these are the books I will be reading for this month. We've got a cute little color going on. We've got Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, and then we've got Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. We've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, and then we've got The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, and then the last book that was chosen for this month is Powerless by Elsie Silver, 3rd book in the Chestnut Spring series. So that is it for today's video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded a video, which is why I wanted to make this long video for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll keep you guys updated. Go follow me on my Goodreads if you guys want to keep up with whatever I'm reading, or if you guys want to see my reactions to any of the books or to any chapters, because I do give a lot of updates on there. Or if you guys want to follow me on my Bookstagram, which is what's Kath reading. Everything, every social media I'm talking about is always on the description down below if you guys want to take a look at that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys soon.